First, let's welcome in Duey Stroebel, a Republican state senator from Saukville and the author of this bill that would limit when school boards can hold referendums. What triggered the need for this bill?
Well, I certainly pay attention to what my constituents are talking about. I've been on a school board for 5 years. I have 8 children, so education is extremely important to me, and I watch it very closely. We certainly don't want to have the elections, which certainly does happen, where you might get 15% turnout for a massive long-term decision for a community. Again, we want people to participate, and this is how people will participate in the general elections.
It would also make school boards wait 2 years before going back to voters after a failed referendum. Why is this necessary?
They need to take the time to do that correctly. And then the electorate will make their decision. And when they make their decision, the school boards need to respect that decision. I mean, that is, again, the democratic process also, when a decision is made and then we respect that decision. And right now, that's not always happening because sometimes a decision is made, and then in rapid-fire succession, the districts just keep coming back and back and back with additional referendums. And I don't think that's respecting the decision of the electorate in this democratic process.
State Superintendent Tony Evers criticized the bill, saying it erodes local control. Isn't local control a conservative principle?
It certainly is, and that's exactly why we're doing this bill, what I just got through saying. Again, we want these elections to be when people turn out, not when they don't turn out. That is local control of the electorate. And we also, again, I'll repeat, when the decision is made, the school districts have to respect that decision. So that is local control. That is the voting public having a say in this process, not being gamed or not being kind of what you sometimes see where it's kind of let's make a deal or the voter is worn down in this whole process. Or again, you get a referendum and it passes with 15%. Is that democracy? Is that a representation of the public? It's not, and that's what this bill sets out to fix.
Do you think your bill that limits when referendums can happen is going against the public grain?
No, not at all, because again, they're going to be on days when the electorate comes out to vote, and again, we are going to respect the electorate, their decision.
Why is it being a bad actor to go to voters outside of these times or going back before 2 years has passed?
Because do you, Joy, think it's a good idea to have an election with a huge decision with long-term implications for a community and have 15% turnout?
No, I'm just so you're saying that you should do it only when there's heavier turnout.
That's correct.
Duey Stroebel, a Republican state senator from Saukville, the author of a bill that would limit when school boards can hold referendums.